Siri, what's the fastest way to Steve Jobs Theater?
Take a right. Then in a quarter mile, take...
Kevin? Shouldn't you be at the event? That's a serious upgrade.
Is that it? Tim. It's here.
E aí, galera, vai começar essa transmissão, hein? Se preparem que a Apple já tá botando essa música aí, então vai ser show.
A clicker.
The clicker?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
É, galera,
Thank you.
arrepiou um pouquinho, hein? Arrepiou um pouquinho porque, meu amigo, Apple sempre deixando a gente arrepiados. Vamos lá, vamos assistir.
But they're also magical days because we get to share our latest innovations with you. As you know, Apple was founded to make the computer more personal. Of course, first with the Apple II, and then later with the Mac. Over the years, we've taken
Galera, só um aviso. Se inscreve no canal e compartilha aí com seus amigos, que essa transmissão vai ser show, hein? E por favor, dá um feedback aí como tá o áudio, se tá bem, se tá bom pra vocês. Por favor, beleza? Só vou falar nos momentos mais importantes. Vou deixar o Tim Cook falar aí um pouquinho, beleza?
The retail experience, making it more personal and engaging. Our stores have become part of the community. They're open, beautiful, and inspiring places to learn and gather. Like this gorgeous store, the Apple Piazza Liberty, that's revitalizing a plaza in the heart of Milan. The store opened to thousands of customers who came to experience a weekend full of
Ele tá falando um pouquinho da história da Apple, contando como as pessoas gostam dos seus aparelhos e como tem efeito aí no mundo todo, beleza? Esse é um momento mais de apresentação de começo de live, começo de apresentação. Deixa ele falar.
We love that so many customers have the chance to experience our products firsthand and get the personal help that they need to get the most out of them. Of course, we aim to put the customer at the center of everything that we do. That's why iOS is not just the world's most advanced mobile operating system, it's the most personal. We're about to hit a major milestone. We are about to ship our 2 billionth iOS device. This is astonishing. iOS has changed the way we live, from the way we learn, to the way we work, to how we're entertained, to how we shop, order our food, get our transportation, and stay in touch with one another. and of course, how we capture the moments of our lives and share them with those we love. It's amazing how our mission started with personalizing technology for the desktop to now seeing the many ways that we've made it more personal in so many aspects of our lives. So it's only fitting that today we're going to tell you about two of our most personal products, the ones that are with you everywhere that you go, and how we're going to take them even further. So let's get started with the Apple Watch.
Yeah. Então, ele falou isso tudo e vai começar com a apresentação do Apple Watch.
We're thrilled by
Provavelmente
how
o
much the
Series
Apple
4.
Watch has grown in such a short period of time. I mean, to think this category didn't even exist just a few years ago. And now, Apple Watch is being embraced by so many people around the world. Apple Watch is not only the #1 smartwatch in the world, it's the #1 watch, period.
Ele fala que o Apple Watch é o número 1 em vendas de todo mundo e é o smartwatch mais utilizado aí ao longo de todo mundo, porque ele é o mais completo de todas as
It's
plataformas.
the integration of breakthrough technology and powerful software and world-class services that bring it to life. For millions of people around the world, Apple Watch has become an indispensable part of their daily lives by helping them stay connected, to be more active, and to live a healthier day. To tell you how we're going to take Apple Watch to the next level, I'd like to invite Jeff up. Jeff?
Wow, thank you. Thank you. We're humbled and inspired by how Apple Watch has become such an important and even essential part of people's
Já dá
lives.
pra ver
And
uma
it's
mudança,
become
galera,
more
nessa
indispensable
foto desse
in
Apple
three
Watch, que
areas in
as
particular.
bordas diminuíram, ou seja, ele vai ficar um pouquinho maior, a tela dele vai ficar um pouquinho maior por conta das bordas que tiraram, beleza?
Messages and notifications right on your wrist. And cellular lets you stay connected with just your Apple Watch, even if you leave your phone behind. Fitness is at the core of Apple Watch, encouraging you to be more active by closing your rings and tracking your workouts. And now you have built-in GPS, it's swim-proof, and it even automatically detects when you're working out. And health. Health has been at the core of Apple Watch as well. Apple Watch put heart rate monitoring right on the wrist. And while you could always check your heart rate, Apple Watch now looks in the background and notifies you if it detects an elevated heart rate. This may seem like a simple change, but we see this in our customer letters. It's a profound change. Apple Watch has become an intelligent guardian for your health.
Então a Apple focou bem nessa parte de saúde do Apple Watch e ele fala que o Apple Watch é tipo um guardião de sua saúde. Então vem coisas novas de saúde por aí.
We're taking Apple Watch to the next level. And now I'd like to introduce the next generation of Apple Watch.
Agora vem a nova geração do Apple Watch, o Series 4. Vamos assistir.
Apple Watch Series 4, everything about it has been redesigned and re-engineered. Every detail has been thoughtfully considered, and it's just beautiful. it all starts with a stunning new display. We've pushed the screens right to the edges, and we've curved the corners to perfectly match the shape of the watch. And the screens are significantly larger. In fact, they're over 30% larger. Thank you. And we've done this.
Como eu falei, galera, a tela aumentou
Series
mais 3% nos dois tamanhos, justamente por causa das bordas que tirou,
And to take
beleza?
advantage of the new displays, every part of the UI has been redesigned. You'll see
Ele foi
more
totalmente
in maps
redesenhado e tá com um design
and
bem
photo
elegante agora, galera. Mudou
and
bastante
calendar.
do outro e tá
And
bem
we've created
elegante.
new complications. They look beautiful, and they show even more information and detail. And we've also designed a brand new watch face with up to 8 complications that really brings them to life. And you can customize it with the things you care about. Now, you can add loved ones to your watch face and simply tap to connect with them. Or if you're traveling, you can customize a watch face to track the different time zones. Or maybe you want to create the ultimate health and fitness watch.
Então, na plataforma de início, você pode personalizar do jeito que você
We
quiser,
also
botando
redesigned the
horas,
modular face with more detailed and
aplicativo
graphical
fitness e
information
como
from
você
apps
quiser
like
personalizar.
stocks and heart rate and activity, and even apps from our developers. So now you can track the live score of your favorite team with MLB at bat. Your boarding information will appear right on your watch face with the Qantas app, or you can glance at nutritional intake with the LifeSum app. Next, the Breathe app has been a popular way for people to take a moment to be more mindful. And now the app is available as a watch face. So with a simple raise of the wrist, the watch face will guide you through a deep breath. And there are 3 beautiful variations to choose from. It's a little hypnotic. It's kind of wonderful. In addition, we've created some dynamic new watch faces that uniquely interact with the shape of the display. With the fire face, see how
O
the
Gutierrez
flames
falou aí,
subtly
se são 3
illuminate
tamanhos, não,
ticks of
são
the
2
dial?
tamanhos, Gutierrez. 42
new water
milímetros e
face.
45 milímetros.
Notice how the bubbles splash off the edges? And the vapor face looks amazing with the rich, vibrant colors. We think you're going to love everything about the new displays on Series 4. Next, let's turn to the digital crown. The digital crown's been completely re-engineered, and it now includes haptic feedback, giving you a more responsive and mechanical feel. It's especially great in apps like podcasts and calendar, where you precisely flip through each item. The speaker has also been completely redesigned. It's 50% louder, which is great for phone calls and walkie-talkie or Siri requests. You ask Siri something on Series 4, and she comes back with volume. You just won't believe the sound you get out of such a small device. We moved the microphone on Series 4 to the opposite side, as far away from the speaker as possible, to reduce echo, making phone calls even clearer. And the back of Series 4 is absolutely beautiful. It's made entirely of black ceramic and sapphire crystal. And it's not only beautiful, it's highly functional. Radio waves can now pass through both the front and the back, resulting in improved cellular reception. So this, along with a new speaker and microphone, makes Series 4 even better for staying connected. Series 4 is just as impressive on the inside. The brain of Series 4 is our 4th generation silicon in package, or SIP, and we call it S4. And it allows us to build in so many capabilities in such a small device. S4 contains a powerful new dual-core 64-bit processor and a new GPU, both custom designed by our Apple Silicon team to deliver up to 2 times faster performance.
Então, galera, eles atualizaram seu processador, agora ele está 2 vezes mais rápido do que o modelo anterior. E por favor, galera, compartilhe essa live aí que vem muita novidade da Apple por aí, beleza?
Important experiences like all-day activity tracking or even identifying your swim stroke. Well, Series 4 has a next-generation accelerometer and gyroscope with twice the dynamic range, measuring up to 32 G-forces, and can sample motion data 8 times faster. You probably have no idea what any of that means, but that's okay, because we do, and it's allowed us to do something new. One of the leading causes of injuries worldwide is falls. So whether you slip off a step ladder or you trip on a curb, a hard fall can be serious, and it can be difficult to get immediate help. Well, now, Apple Watch Series 4 can detect a fall. It's interesting, identifying a fall may sound like a straightforward problem, but it requires a tremendous amount of data and analysis. We conducted studies with thousands of people over a long period of time, and we captured data on real-world falls, and we learned something. We learned that with falls, there's this repeatable motion pattern that happens. For example, when you trip, your body will naturally pitch forward and your arms will go out involuntarily
não
to brace
passou os
yourself.
iPhones. Começou
However,
agora e eles
if you
começaram a
slip,
apresentar com
there's a
o
natural
Apple Watch novo.
upward motion of the arms. Well, these are motions Series 4 is ideally suited to recognize. With a new accelerometer and gyroscope, the watch analyzes risk trajectory and impact acceleration to determine when a fall occurs. And after detecting a fall, Series 4 delivers an alert. And from that alert, you can initiate an emergency call. However, if the watch senses you are mobile for 1 minute, it will start the call automatically. And it also sends a message with your locations to your emergency contacts using the SOS feature that is already built into Apple Watch. Fall detection is a feature that we hope you never need, but it's really nice to know it's there. The optical heart sensor has been essential to Apple Watch from the beginning, and it allows us to calculate the calorie burn during your workouts. It allows us to determine your resting heart rate, and it also powers the high heart rate notification that's helped Apple Watch become an intelligent guardian for your health. We wanted to do even more in this space, and so we're announcing 3 new heart features. First, a notification if your heart rate appears to be too low. Now, generally, a low heart rate is thought to be a good thing, but if it's too low, it might mean that your heart's not pumping enough blood to the body, and that could be a sign of something serious, and now Apple Watch can detect it.
Galera, eu vou mandar salve para todo mundo, mas deixa a parte principal acabar, ok?
The second feature is related to heart rhythm, and this is a big deal. Apple Watch can now screen your heart rhythm in the background, and it sends you a notification if it detects an irregular rhythm that appears to be atrial fibrillation. Now, it won't catch every instance of AFib, but we believe this is going to help a lot of people who didn't otherwise.
Galera, ele tá avisando que nessa nova versão, o Apple Watch avisa quando seu coração está passando por uma fase ruim e dá sinais quando seu coração dá um sinal ruim e diz que ele aconselha a fazer uma fibrilação, ou seja, ele tem um sensor agora bem mais avançado.
The third feature is made possible by a new electrical heart sensor on Series 4.
Ele tem o sensor de eletrocardiograma agora, galera, um avanço muito bom nessa versão.
Allowing you to take an electrocardiogram.
E essa era uma das novidades anunciadas que vazou, bem esperado, porque é um avanço muito grande nessa nova versão do Apple Watch. o sensor do eletrocardiograma.
It's known as an ECG, and this is the first ECG product offered over the counter directly to consumers. An ECG measures the electrical activity of the heartbeat, and it's used by physicians to help diagnose certain heart diseases and other conditions. And so now you can take an ECG anytime, anywhere, right from your wrist. You just open the app and you put your finger on the digital crown. To show you how this works, let's take a closer look. The built-in electrodes in the back crystal and the digital crown, they detect electrical impulses from the heartbeat. They route them to the S4 chip, which converts them to signal for our algorithms. The entire process takes just 30 seconds, and at the completion of the ECG recording, you will receive a heart rhythm classification. If your heart is beating in a normal rhythm, the app will classify the measurement as sinus rhythm, and the app will also classify atrial fibrillation. All ECG recordings, their classifications, the noted symptoms, they're all stored right in the Health app in a PDF you can share with your doctor. So now your doctor has a detailed picture of your heart rhythm, similar to a lead 1 ECG that is usually only obtained in a clinic.
Galera, isso é uma inovação muito importante para a tecnologia, uma vez que isso vai estar ajudando você a ir no médico e você já vai ter os dados de eletrocardiograma na mão. E isso é assim, um dado muito bom. E agora ele vai chamar uma pessoa da Associação Americana do Coração para dar uma falada mais a fundo desse tema.
I'm inspired by the life-saving potential of technology and applaud Apple's innovation and commitment to health. Capturing meaningful data about a person's heart in real time is changing the way we practice medicine. In my experience, people often report symptoms that are absent during their medical visits. That is why information is vital. Information about a person's daily lifestyle choices.
Galera, aproveitando que não é algo muito importante, não passou os iPhones ainda, tá? Tem muita gente falando aí, mas não passou. Começou agora e o primeiro item a ser apresentado pela Apple foi o Apple Watch. E no caso aí tá o presidente dessa Associação Americana de Corações, falando um pouco dos dados de todo mundo, tá? Galera, se inscreve no canal, compartilha a live, que vai ser essa apresentação, esse evento já começou top, beleza? Então segue as redes sociais que vem muita novidade por aí, ok? Vamos voltar aqui para a apresentação.
To be proactive in all areas of their health and general well-being. The American Heart Association is a relentless force for a world of longer, healthier lives. Products that seek to provide deeper health insights, like the Apple Watch Series 4, offer great potential in getting us there. Thank you. Back to you, Jeff.
Thanks, Dr. Benjamin. It's great to have the support of the American Heart Association. And I'm also pleased to say we've received clearance from the FDA. And this is a de novo clearance, which means it's the first of its kind. Also, the irregular heart rhythm alert has also received FDA clearance. Both of these features will be available to US customers later this year, and we're working hard to bring them to customers around the world. I just have to show you, when you open the app, this is what you see on the watch face. It's really It's really beautiful. People in general don't like things that are medical. This kind of makes you want to take an ECG. It's amazing to think that the same watch you wear every day to make phone calls and respond to messages, track your activity, like even run a marathon can now take an ECG. Apple Watch Series 4 is the ultimate guardian for your health, the best fitness companion, and the most convenient way to stay connected. And with all these amazing features, of course, your data is still protected. At Apple, we believe your personal information belongs to you. You should decide who you share it with and who gets to see it, period.
Então ele fala que apenas você, só você vai ter esses dados. Ele é bem seguro quanto a isso.
In the cloud. So, Apple Watch Series 4, larger display, brand new UI, digital crown with haptics, up to 2 times faster performance, a louder
E agora ele
speaker,
fala alguns
fall detection,
das características desse novo Apple Watch.
Built-in electrical heart sensor capable of taking an ECG. And of course, cellular, GPS, altimeter, swim-proof, and I've probably missed some things.
Mas vamos falar aqui que o sensor de eletrocardiograma foi a principal inovação até agora. E esse display dele maior, que ficou bem elegante. E principalmente agora, que vai falar da Battery Life, que é um tema importante aí na Apple, já que eles nunca falam muito.
And we've increased the outdoor workout time to 6 hours, so you can have full GPS tracking, which is perfect for those marathons or long bike rides. And of course, Apple Watch has been designed and manufactured in an environmentally friendly way. We've created a video about Series 4, and I'd like to show that to you now.
Apple Watch Series 4 is more than an evolution. It represents a fundamental redesign and re-engineering of Apple Watch. While retaining the original iconic design, we've developed and refined the form, also managing to make it thinner. The new display is now over 30% larger and is seamlessly integrated into the product. The interface has been redesigned for our new display, providing more information with richer detail. The hardware and the software combine to define a very new and truly integrated singular design. Navigating with the digital crown, already one of the most intricate mechanisms we've ever created, has been entirely re-engineered, with haptic feedback delivering a precise mechanical feel as you scroll. In addition to an optical heart sensor, there is a new Apple-designed electrical heart sensor that allows you to take an electrocardiogram or ECG to share with your doctor. A momentous achievement for a wearable device. Placing a finger on the digital crown creates a closed circuit with electrodes on the back, providing data the ECG app uses to analyze your heart rhythm. While understanding heart health is essential to our well-being, additional features and enhancements encourage us to live an overall healthier, more active life. The accelerometer, gyroscope and altimeter allow you to record new types of workouts, measure runs with increased precision, and track your all-day activity with great accuracy. Enhanced cellular connectivity enables something truly liberating, the ability to stay connected with just your watch. Phone calls, music streaming, and even emergency assistance are all immediately available from your wrist. Apple Watch Series 4 is a device so powerful, so personal, so liberating, it can change the way you live each day.
Series 4 will be available in 3 aluminum finishes, silver, gold, and space gray. And the stainless collection is absolutely beautiful with polished and space black. We shipped stainless before, but there's something about Series 4 that is even more gorgeous. And there's a brand new finish, gold stainless, which is it was wonderful paired with this Milanese loop. All band colors and band styles fit any generation of Apple Watch. So all those Series 4 customers, all the bands that you already own will work just fine on the Series 4. For customers who love Nike Plus, especially runners, it's been optimized for Series 4 with full screen watch faces that look great. And they've done something really cool with the Nike Sport Loop. They've added reflective yarn for nighttime visibility. Apple Watch Hermes continues this fall with some bold new looks. There's these gorgeous color blocks on the watch face, and they change with the passage of time, and they look really wonderful paired with the new Dublator bands. Apple Watch Series 4 with GPS starts at $399. Series 4 with cellular starts at $499. And we're keeping Series 3 in the line at more affordable prices, starting at just $279.
E agora vamos ver os preços dessas belezinhas.
Series 4 GPS will be available in 26 markets at launch. Series 4 with cellular will start in 16 markets with 34 carriers. That's more than twice the number of carriers we had last year. You can order Series 4 starting Friday, and it will be available the following Friday, September 21st. Series 3
Dia 21 de setembro já estão nas lojas aí na maioria dos países. No Brasil a gente sabe que isso não acontece porque no Brasil é foda, né, velho?
Operating system will be available on September 17th. That's Apple Watch, and now back to Tim.
Então foi essa a apresentação do Apple Watch, ele mostrou os preços aí como vocês viram e vamos partir para o próximo produto com o Tim Cook.
Apple Watch is really redefining what a watch can do for you. Now, we made a video about how the Apple Watch is inspiring people all around the world to be more active. And I'd love to run it for you now. I think you're going to get a kick out of it.
You put your right arm in, you put your right arm out, you put your right arm in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Left foot. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in and then you shake it all about.
Hey honey, still running.
And you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
We really love what the Apple Watch is doing to get the world moving. So that is Apple Watch. Now let's talk
Galera, para quem
about
entrou agora,
iPhone.
ainda não passa, vai começar agora a apresentação dos iPhones. Vamos lá.
Define the future of the smartphone. It introduced new technologies that is at the cutting edge of what's possible. With a stunning all-screen design and intuitive gestures, with technologies like the true-depth camera system and Face ID, where your phone knows what you look like and your face becomes your password. iPhone X has an incredible camera system that uses intelligent software to make the most stunning portraits. This was only previously possible with pro-level equipment. And there are so many other innovative technologies that are built right in. And of course, all of them are powered by the world's most advanced mobile operating system, iOS. iPhone X has changed the industry. And along the way, it became the #1 smartphone in the world. But what's most important to us is that it's the most loved smartphone with an amazing 98% customer satisfaction. Now, today, we're going to take iPhone X to the next level. I'm excited to show you what is by far the most advanced iPhone we have ever created.
Can we talk about like we care about love? You know, I know, you know, yeah, yeah. Nothing burns like a cold day.
This is iPhone XS. It is the most
Galera,
advanced iPhone
quem não
we've
se
ever
arrepiou
created.
com essa
I'd like
música,
to invite
mentiu.
Phil up
É isso aí que eu
to
tenho pra
tell you all
falar.
about it. Phil?
Well, good morning, everyone. I am so excited to tell you all about iPhone XS. It is made of a surgical-grade stainless steel. It has a gorgeous new gold finish on the front and on the glass. It is the most beautiful iPhone we have ever made. The screen goes top to bottom, edge to edge, rounded into the corners. And it's covered on the front and the back with a new formulation of glass that is the most durable glass ever in a smartphone. iPhone XS comes in 3 finishes: gold, silver, and space gray.
3 cores aí,
They are
galera.
beautiful.
Gold, silver
And
e
they're
space
protected
gray.
from
Tá
dust and
muito
liquids
lindo,
to an
velho.
even
Essas cores
higher level
novas.
now, IP68. That means it's protected to 2 meters for up to 30 minutes. So if you happen to be hanging by the pool, drop your phone in the water, don't worry, dive down, grab it, rinse it, let it dry, you'll be fine.
Até que enfim eles anunciaram que é realmente a prova d'água. No outro eles falavam que era só a prova de respingos, mas esse aí é a prova d'água de verdade, hein?
Chlorinated water, salt water, orange juice, tea, wine, even beer. And this is some of the most fun, intense testing we get to do at Apple. Well, the screen on iPhone XS is a Super Retina display, the best we've made yet. It's an OLED display, 5.8 inches on the diagonal. It has 2.7 million pixels, 458 pixels per inch, the highest quality display on an iOS device. Now let's put it side by side with our plus-size phone, an iPhone 8 Plus. And as you can see, it's as big a display as the plus-size phone, but in a smaller design. And so many customers love that about that. Big display, easy, comfortable to hold in your hand. And it looks incredible. Watching movies on it, the latest HDR movies like Lego Batman, using the latest formats, Dolby Vision HDR10. Your photos look stunning on iPhone XS. You shoot them with beautiful wide color And they display better than ever on the new Super Retina display because it has a 60% greater dynamic range for colors in your photos than the iPhone X's display. It is gorgeous. Well, the iPhone XS is not just one, but two sizes of display. The 5.8-inch and a new 6.5-inch Super Retina display.
Como já anunciado, aí como vazou há alguns dias, o novo maior, tela maior, o iPhone maior, o iPhone X maior aí, 6.5 Super Retina OLED display.
3.3 million pixels, 458 pixels per inch again. Now, a lot of our customers have loved the plus-size iPhones, so let's put that side by side. You can see it's about the same size phone with a much larger display. We think there are a lot of customers who are going to love this larger display. Now, the 5.8-inch, we already said, was as big as a plus-size display. So what do you call a phone that's bigger than plus size? Well, we call it the iPhone XS Max. And the Max is an incredible experience. Watching videos on it is cinematic. Looking at your photos bigger than ever is incredible. Surfing the web, looking at flyovers and map. Even when you're using some of the built-in apps, the team is taking advantage of the wider display when it's in horizontal mode to give you a split view like here in Contacts. It's awesome for editing videos in iMovie, for creating songs with GarageBand, and even playing immersive killer games. It's so much fun on the iPhone XS Max. So there are two Super Retina displays now, 5.8-inch, 6.5-inch, both OLED displays, both 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio. They're HDR displays. They have fast 120 hertz touch-sensitive layer. That's how it gets its smooth scrolling, really fast typing and gaming response. They both have 3D touch for pressure sensitivity. They have tap to wake. They have incredible color management. They're true tone displays, so the paper white looks just right in all the different lighting that you use it. And they have wide color. These are amazing displays. And we've matched them to incredible sound systems as well. Stereo sound, better than in any iPhone to date. Now, with the XS, you get a wider stereo field. The team has matched powerful speakers with great software to deliver an even richer sound experience. So watching movies sounds incredible. And playing games like Alto Odyssey, which previously told you to put on headphones, now you just want to listen through the speakers because of that beautiful wide stereo sound. Or of course, listening to music and watching music videos like the Foo Fighters sounds better than ever. All right, let's talk about Face ID. Face ID is a huge step forward in biometric protection for all of our personal data on our devices, and customers love it. It is powered by our True Depth camera system. And there's so much technology in that little space right there. An infrared camera, flood illuminator, proximity sensor, ambient light sensor, dot projector, front camera, speaker, and microphone, all working together to give protection to the data on our devices. And they're designed with multiple neural networks, so it's secure and seamless in the iPhone experience. With iPhone XS, you just pick up your iPhone, look at it, it recognizes your face, and unlocks your notifications and information. And it does it faster than ever before, because the XS now has faster algorithms and runs on a faster version of the secure enclave, so it's gotten even better. Face ID works remarkably well. In fact, we're proud to say it is the most secure facial authentication ever in a smartphone.
Então eles aprimoraram o Face ID para dar uma segurança maior ao comprador, ao pessoa que vai utilizar esse iPhone.
Better than any in ever in a smartphone, and this year is no exception. What the team has done is truly, truly breakthrough. It's called the A12 Bionic.
Novo chip aí do iPhone, novo processador A12.
First 7-nanometer chip, and that's a huge breakthrough. Yes. Now the A12 Bionic is packed with 6.9 billion transistors. And what the team has done with all that is remarkable. So let's go through some of the things in this chip. We're going to talk about the CPU, the GPU, and the neural engine. Let's start with the CPU. It is an Apple-designed 6-core CPU. This is a fusion system. It has 2 high-performance cores, 4 high-efficiency cores. The 2 high-performance cores run up to 15% faster than the cores in the A11 Bionic, while also being 40% more energy efficient. And the high-efficiency cores are up to 50% more energy efficient, and all 6 cores can run at once. The GPU, well, this is an Apple-designed GPU. It is so powerful. Now, the A11 GPU was already ahead of anything else in the industry. The A12 GPU is now up to 50% faster than the A11, so a huge jump in graphics performance. But the real advancement, the real blow-away thing, is this neural engine. Now, you know we introduced the first neural engine last year with the A11 Bionic. With the A12 Bionic, we take it much further. The A11 was a 2-core design. This is an 8-core dedicated machine learning engine to power all that great machine learning software on our systems. And it has a smart compute system. And what that means, it's able to analyze the neural network data and figure out on the fly whether to run it on the CPU, the GPU, or the neural engine. I mean, this is breakthrough. And the performance is unmatched. We told you last year the A11 Bionic could process an insane 600 billion operations per second. Well, the A12 Bionic is able to process 5 trillion operations per second. Unbelievable. Now, the A12 Bionic is a complete system on a chip, so there's so much more. And the team works very hard to be just as innovative at every one of these things in the A12 Bionic. It has a next-generation image signal processor, incredible video coders and decoders. There's our display engine, our audio system. Of course, it is a secure enclave. There's memory controllers, storage controllers. The Apple-designed storage controller in the A12 Bionic can now address twice as much internal storage as previously. So now you can have up to 512 gigabytes of internal storage if you want. That's a ½ terabyte on your iPhone in your pocket. That's enough for over 200,000 photos stored on your iPhone. It is incredible. This A12 Bionic is without question the smartest and most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. So much of the experience we have with iPhone is driven by this chip, and it's going to enable us to have so many great new experiences not possible before. So I'm very excited to bring out Cayenne Drance to show you just what we can do with iPhone, and Cayenne is our Senior Director of iPhone Product Marketing. Cayenne?
Thank you, Phil. Thank you. A12 Bionic was designed for iPhone, not any other smartphone. This is one of the reasons why our team can deliver a chip designed for incredible performance, great battery life, for everything iPhone needs, from our everyday tasks to our most advanced technologies, such as every time you look at your phone and unlock it with Face ID, or play an immersive game on our edge-to-edge Super Retina display. And each time you take a remarkable photo. Every single thing you do touches the chip, the CPU, the GPU, or any other powerful component all throughout, best in class and designed for iPhone for the very best performance. So, next time you unlock your phone, perhaps launch photos, searching through the thousands of photos you have to find just the one you're looking for, deciding how to share it amongst different apps such as Messages, and then moving on to the next thing with multitasking, perhaps landing in Maps to find directions. A12 Bionic makes these everyday tasks feel fast and effortless. And A12 Bionic, with the performance updates in iOS 12, helps apps launch up to 30% faster.
Então, o maior avanço, a maior novidade nesses iPhones novos é o chip, seu chip e sua plataforma que tem dentro. Então ele está bem mais rápido, sua capacidade de atualização está bem mais rápida. Então, a maior novidade é no seu chip mesmo, é o A12 no caso, né?
Getting real-time suggestions in Maps when you need them, our True Tone adaptive display, of course, finding the very best photo of your cat or other pet. But what's really remarkable this year is that our next generation neural engine unlocks the power of real-time machine learning. This is incredibly important for apps like Camera, and we use that depth information for portrait mode and portrait lighting. In Animojis, mapping those 50 different facial muscles over your face in a live FaceTime call. That is computationally really intense. Siri to help. We're really excited this year to be opening up our neural engine to Core ML. And Core ML is going to get a lot faster. It's going to get up to 9 times faster. But it's going to run with as little as 1/10 the energy. This is tremendous. It means developers can run their most complex, most advanced neural networks in their apps and do so even more often, then freeing up the power of the GPU for more immersive graphics like never before, which, by the way, is really useful for augmented reality. And this is another area that we're focused on. That camera viewfinder has turned into a wonderful window to these new AR experiences, such as this app here called Fish and Go, that lets you turn your surroundings into this immersive marine aquarium where you can discover more than 200 species of sea life. iPhone XS is the best platform for AR.
Galera, tem muita gente perguntando se vai ter iPhone 2 chips. Foi apenas rumores, mas até agora nada confirmado, tá? Nada confirmado. Vamos esperar mais um pouquinho para ver se vai ter isso. Fugia muito dos padrões da Apple, mas pode ser que tenha sim. Mas vamos dar uma esperada para ver se eles anunciam isso ou não.
Apps can access enhanced surface and object detection, persistent experiences, multiple users. And we've even included a new Measure app built in. And with AR Quick Look, you can look at a 3D object like this one here in Safari, and with just a tap, bring it out into the real world. Isn't that amazing? So you've heard some examples today of how A12 Bionic is accelerating real-world everyday scenarios, but also enabling new experiences. But it doesn't end with us. It also extends out to our talented pool of developers in that wonderful ecosystem, where they have access to the best software with iOS 12 and the A12 Bionic. This takes us to the next generation of apps. And we're thrilled to have 3 developers here today to show you what's possible in just a short amount of time. Now, our first developer is making use of the CPU and GPU to take their game to the next level of impact.
Então ela vai chamar agora para apresentar um pouquinho do que esse processador é capaz de fazer em alguns aplicativos. E no caso ele vai mostrar agora algum jogo e possivelmente vai jogar, como é padrão já dessas transmissões.
On an Apple II. And I got to tell you, I took full advantage of every single one of those low-res 40 by 40 pixels. And it's amazing how far we've come. With the technology that is packed into our phones, we can now start reaching for games that are more than simple diversions, but experiences that can truly transport you. And in the new iPhone, we've been able to do just that. Let's take a look at our new Elder Scrolls game, Blades. Like the series is known for, it is a massive first-person role-playing game full of stories, quests, and an incredible world to explore. You play one of the Blades, the Empire's elite warriors, and you'll define your own character and how you want to engage in combat. You can use defense, melee, or magic. And on the iPhone's OLED screen, we can pull out all of the detail that you'd usually miss in the bright and the dark areas. You can see the lighting from these crystals bloom, reflect off of the water. We can have that lighting bounce off of the walls. And we can even have it reflect off of your sword. Additionally, we can use the new stereo widening on the iPhone so you can hear the forest around you, all without headphones. And scenes like this used to only be possible in your living room on a high-end gaming console. We can do them now on your phone while doing full-screen post-processing, all while rendering 40% faster than before. You'll see the sword follows Craig's specific movements and timings. It feels incredible. And that new depth of field camera effect really lets you focus your actions during combat. And spiders are just terrifying. We've been able to pull off some incredible environments that just weren't possible before. 12-year-old me would not be able to comprehend all of these pixels, all 2.7 million of them. As we battle this lich, we can use the power of the phone to bring all those parts together. The visuals, the sound, and even haptic feedback on your attacks. It's not just immersive, it transports you. You may have fought dragons in Skyrim, but you've never experienced the Elder Scrolls like this and on your phone. Blades is coming to iOS this fall. It's available for pre-order right now. We'll see you out there.
Então ele mostrou um pouquinho da jogabilidade nesse novo chip, nesse novo iPhone. Dá pra ver que tá bem fluido o game. Os pixels dessa nova tela de OLED tá bem... Deixou o jogo bem fluido. O FPS aumentou com certeza. E ela vai chamar mais uma pessoa para demonstrar mais uma dessas funcionalidades desse novo chip.
Thanks, Cayenne. Home Court is an app that uses Core ML to track basketball shots by simply pointing your iPhone at a court.
When I was young and learning the game, I never really knew if I was doing the right things to improve my game. I would spend hours and hours shooting by myself, just hoping I was refining the techniques that would take me to the next level. I've been working closely with the Home Court team on a tool that will revolutionize basketball training, and I can't wait to show you what we can do with the new iPhone.
We couldn't bring a basketball court here, so we went out last week and saw Steve training an athlete. We now have a screen recording of our app running on the new iPhone. Let's take a look. The app recognizes the hoop and the court automatically. Tap start, and it will start tracking basketball shot attempts, the makes, indicated by the dots on the floor, and misses by the red X's drawn as an overlay right on the court. With the new iPhone and Core ML 2, we see a massive performance gain that allows us to do a lot more. The powerful A12 Bionic let our Core ML models run up to 9 times faster, and that unlocks new features that were not possible before. Let's take a look at what's going on under the hood. Only on a new iPhone, we can run real-time player tracking, real-time post estimation, real-time ball detection, and trajectory estimation all at the same time. We call this real-time shot science that tracks 6 metrics for every single shot the player takes. These insights are not visible to the naked eye.
To become a great shooter, you need to practice every day. You need to shoot at game speed and with the right posture. I focus my students on staying low and stable when they shoot. Home Court is giving players immediate feedback to help them understand if they are practicing with the right form. Release time is also a great indicator of whether the player is shooting at game speed while staying low. These meaningful insights and feedback just weren't possible before.
When you select release time from the set, it will be displayed on screen, and the app can also give audio feedback through the built-in stereo speaker or your AirPods.
As players train with real-time feedback, they build muscle memory. I really wish that when I was younger, we had these tools. Home Court is great for every basketball player who wants to get better, whether you're a beginner or a pro.
The most amazing part is this is all done with just your new iPhone. There are no sensor on the player, no sensor on the ball, and no sensor on the court. And that's Home Court real-time shot science, shipping as an update this fall. Thank you.
Essa é mais uma daquelas funções que é tipo 3D Touch, que nós não utilizamos muito, mas é uma função bastante legal e que quem usa tem um poder na mão aí.
Here's Atlee Marr, CEO of Directive Games.
Thanks, Kyan. Playing with friends at the arcades has always been a lot of fun. Generations of gamers have enjoyed countless hours playing some of the world's best titles. And now in AR, we are able to have our own arcade cabinet wherever and whenever we want. And with ARKit 2, multiple players are able to share the same AR experience. Joining me here are my friends, and they are eager to climb the leaderboards. Andrea, Shuhai, Alessandra, are you guys ready?
We're ready to battle, Atlee.
This is Galaga AR. Just like the classic, you eliminate your enemies, you avoid being attacked, and you grab power-ups. With the additional GPU core, we are able to render scenes like the stun effect. This is something that we could not do before. And the new iPhone stereo widening makes things sound really immersive. Just listen to this epic boss battle. Last year, we shipped our first AR game, and now, with new features of ARKit 2 and the power of the new iPhone, we are able to craft experiences at a much higher fidelity, as well as connect players, both digitally and in the physical world. Look for the first game in our AR Arcade series on the App Store later this year. Thank you.
Galera, é só um aviso, vai ter sim vídeo sobre esses novos iPhones aqui nesse canal. Então se inscreve para não perder esses vídeos, hein?
Can't wait for you guys to experience those apps and games. This is really just the beginning. We're scratching the surface of what's going to be possible on the iPhone XS and the A12 Bionic. No other chip in the world would allow us to do this. Thank you, and now back to Phil.
Diane. The A12 Bionic just powers so many incredible new experiences, and that includes the camera. We all love the cameras in our iPhone.
Agora vamos falar da câmera para ver se
No
teve alguma
doubt, you all
evolução.
know it is the world's most popular camera, and for great reason. Over 10 years, customers have been taking incredible photographs with their iPhone cameras like this, and sharing them with us around the world and telling us stories with them. And we're so proud of all the people who use the iPhone camera, from consumers to even increasingly professionals are using them for photos like this. And this is a beautiful portrait photo. But what makes us so proud of it is that it appeared on the cover of Time magazine. Now, this was their issue for women who are changing the world, and we couldn't be prouder to be part of that story. Well, you are going to be blown away with the pictures you can take with the iPhone XS's camera. It is a remarkable new dual camera system. It has a 12-megapixel wide camera, a 12-megapixel telephoto camera, and an even more improved True Tone flash. That 12-megapixel wide camera has a new sensor, a larger sensor with bigger, deeper pixels. It has optical image stabilization and our fast 1.8 aperture lens. It's Apple's 6-element lens. The telephoto camera is also a 12-megapixel camera, also optical image stabilization, f2.4 Apple design lens. On the front side, we have the True Depth camera system. And that's a new sensor as well, a 7-megapixel sensor that's twice as fast. And it works together with the IR camera and the dot projector so it can create depth in your portrait mode photos. And as we talk about cameras, of course, everyone talks about the sensors and the lens, and rightly so, they're an important part of the camera system. But increasingly, what makes incredible photos possible aren't just the sensor and the lens, but it's the chip and the software that runs on it. And this is so true with iPhone photography. So, for example, in the A12 Bionic is the image signal processor, working together with the CPU. And it does so many things every time we take a picture. It automatically sets exposure, white balance, sets the focus, does noise reduction on low light photography. It brings out highlights and details, and it can fuse multiple images together, like when you do an HDR photo or create a beautiful panorama. And the ISP and the A12 Bionic does all of this better than ever before. But what it does that is entirely new is connect together the ISP with that neural engine to use them together to make our photos incredible. So for example, the CPU and the neural engine can work together to do detection of people's faces and bodies to understand the scene that you're shooting, and can do facial landmarking. So it recognizes exactly where the eyes are and does instant red eye reduction that looks perfect. And it creates better segmentation masks, so when you're doing portrait mode, the hair and the glasses are better than ever before. This is an amazing amount of power for our camera team. In fact, when you take a photo, it's capable of doing 1 trillion operations on every photo you take. And what the team is doing with that power is truly remarkable. We have a brand new feature we call Smart HDR. Now, we all know what HDR is, right? You can take a couple of photos and merge them together to bring out highlights and shadows and keep your subject looking great. Well, Smart HDR takes this idea so much further. So let's say you're taking a picture and the camera recognizes you're shooting a subject and the subject's moving. You go to press down on the shutter and you get a picture instantly. It's called zero shutter lag. What the A12 Bionic is actually doing is shooting a 4-frame buffer so it can capture that critical moment. But the A12 Bionic is doing even more than that. It's also capturing secondary interframes at the same time. And those interframes are shot at a different exposure level to bring out highlight details. And it's doing more than that. It's shooting a long exposure so it can get better shadow detail as well. And when you're taking that picture, it's analyzing all of those, finding out how to match up the best parts of each and merge them into one perfect photo. That's Smart HDR. It is a breakthrough, and it makes taking photos easier than ever and to get beautiful results. So let me show you a few photos shot with iPhone XS, not retouched in any way, no exterior lighting used, anything else. It's just straight from the camera. So here's one. I mean, this is stunning. Your subject, beautifully lit with natural light, beautiful skin tones, great detail, and a nice, beautiful, soft background. What's remarkable about this photo is it was a windy day by the water, and her hair was blowing, yet you still get that incredible detail in her hair in this Smart HDR photo. Here's another example. As you can see, this is what you're not supposed to do, right? Shooting a photo into the sun, because that's going to blow out the exposure. But Smart HDR made sure we got a great sky, we got detail on the shadows of the water, but most of all, look at the water drops coming off of his hair and how crisp and detailed they are. And that's incredible. All your photos come out so much better now with iPhone XS, no matter what your subject matter, people, pets. Look at the skin detail and the hair and the beautiful sky. As we said, it shoots wide color photos as well. Look at the color range in this photo. Shot straight off iPhone XS. And it looks even better with the higher dynamic range display on the iPhone XS when you look at it there. We introduced portrait mode and portrait lighting photos. Those are better than ever before. Here's an example. It's incredible, the level of detail. This is the stage light feature in the portrait lighting. It looks so beautiful. Here's another portrait lighting photo. Portrait mode photo. Beautiful, soft background. These are better than ever before. And there's a huge advancement here. Remember the area on the background of the photo, that the quality of that blur is what the industry calls bokeh. And the team wanted to make a big advancement in what can be done with bokeh, and they've done some amazing work here. They studied some of the highest-end full-frame cameras and expensive fast lenses to characterize the quality of professional bokeh, and then bring that capability to more and more of us through the portrait mode photos we can take with iPhone. And what they've achieved is really breakthrough. So I'm going to show you a photo now. I just tell you right up front, this was not shot with a high-end expensive camera. This is shot with an iPhone XS, and it is breakthrough. It is absolutely beautiful. The detail on her face, the great skin tones, obviously reflecting from the surface of the car to light it up. But that background and the quality of that bokeh is remarkable. This is a breakthrough in photography for a smartphone. But further than that, the team discovered something remarkable. This is so exciting. I can't tell if you can tell I'm excited about this, but this is... So when you take the picture with portrait mode, and then you go into the Photos app, and you tap Edit, you're going to see a new slider on the bottom. It says Depth. Right? Yeah, someone said no. Get ready for this. Because, and let me blow it up, you're going to have to watch two things at once. You're going to watch the depth, and you're going to watch the background. You can, after taking the picture, adjust the depth of field from f1.4 to f16. And the background is changing with it. Let's do that again. We're going to slide the depth of field and watch the background as it changes the depth of field of your photo.
Então dá pra ver, galera, que essa foi uma atualização, acho que a mais importante até agora na câmera, que você pode mudar o fundo com a sua exposição. E é um avanço considerável em uma câmera. E as fotos estão show de bola como ele está mostrando aí, né? Vamos voltar aqui.
iPhone XS, and that's a beautiful background, an incredible higher quality bokeh. And as we looked at it, we selected f2.0 because we thought it had just the right depth of field we want in the photo. I mean, this is a new era of photography. Some people call it computational photography. With the power of not only the sensor and the lens, but the A12 Bionic and incredible software and the care the camera team has put to creating high-quality photography is making images possible now that weren't before. And the benefits of this are not only for photography, but for video as well. It's a new era of videography as well, with this new sensor and the power of that A12 Bionic chip. And it can do many things. It has a twice as fast sensor, can take advantage of a lot of this technology to give better image quality in our videos. And there's something else the team has done too. Taking advantage of the 4 microphones built into iPhone XS, we can record stereo sound with your videos as well. And it plays back with that beautiful wide stereo field, and it sounds amazing. So let me show you a quick video that we shot with iPhone XS, just natively shot on it, nothing done to it other than we edited it for length, and it's shot in low light, and it creates images that weren't possible before. Here we are.
Hey, what's up? Made it up here. Yeah.
Let's try it.
And that's a beautiful video. You just shoot it, 4K, but there's a lot going on that the system's doing for us. Autofocus, auto exposure, bringing out the highlight details, the shadow details with wider dynamic range, amazing color rendering and tone mapping, and stereo sound being recorded automatically. So that's photography, that's video, that's our camera. Now let's talk about battery life. Increasingly, all smartphone users want more performance, bigger screens, but longer battery life too. The teams really worked hard on this. iPhone XS.
E aí tema que todos gostam de ouvir, a vida da bateria, hein?
30 minutes longer in your day than iPhone X did, and that's really great.
30 minutos a mais de
Max is the biggest battery we've ever put into an iPhone, and it can get you up to an hour and a half longer in your day.
1h30 a mais do que o iPhone 10
anterior.
anterior.
Max. They have faster networking, gigabit class LTE. They have more bands than any other smartphone, so they have the best worldwide roaming. And speaking of worldwide capabilities, one thing we've had requests for is dual SIM capability. Well, some of you know what this is for. For the rest, Here are some reasons people want dual SIM. Some people want 2 phone numbers on their phone. There may be a home number and a work number. Some want 2 different plans depending on the region of the world they're in and what they need. And many of us like to travel and want to keep our local phone number, but may need to get a data plan in the region we're in so we can have access to fast data there. To do this into iPhone XS and XS Max, we built a technology called DSDS, or Dual SIM, Dual Standby. This means that you have both phone numbers there in your phone, waiting to get the call. Whichever one gets it becomes the active line. And to enable that, we've added our eSIM technology. eSIM is a standard that we've been working with carriers to promote around the world. We've actually already been shipping it in cellular iPads and cellular watches, and now we're bringing it to iPhone. So with eSIM, it's built in, easy to set up a second line. You can point your camera at a QR code from a carrier and set it up. And the teams work to make sure in the software that the fact that you have 2 different phone numbers is understood, and you can name them home and work, primary, secondary, whatever. And then throughout the user experience, you'll see that a phone call is coming in on a certain line, and you know how to deal with that. Now, support for eSIM requires support from carriers, and we've been working with many great carrier partners, and they're going to be rolling out eSIM support throughout the fall and many more into next year. We're really, really happy to be working with them on this. So that's how we're going to provide dual SIM support around the world. We will have a single physical SIM and an eSIM in both iPhone XS and XS Max. In China, where we can't bring eSIM into iPhone yet, we're making a special model of the iPhone XS Max that has 2 physical SIMs.
Então tá mais que confirmado, galera. Vai ser sim Dual SIM. Essa nova tecnologia fugiu bastante do padrão da Apple, mas é uma coisa que vem a adicionar nesses novos iPhones. Então, o Dual SIM no novo iPhone.
XS Max. They are packed with so many new advancements. Better Super Retina displays, 5.8-inch, and the new 6.5-inch OLED displays. Our next generation 7-nanometer A12 Bionic chip with faster CPU, GPU, neural engine, and helping us to deliver even longer battery life. Our new generation dual camera system with a bigger sensor, smart HDR, portrait mode with more beautiful bokeh, dynamic depth of field, higher quality videos with HD and 4K. New true depth camera system that's faster for Face ID. Gigabit class LTE. This beautiful new gold finish. Protection to IP68 and so much more. These are incredible new iPhones. And the team works really hard to make these iPhones the most environmentally friendly manner possible. To tell you a little bit more about that, I'm really excited to bring out Lisa.
Thanks, Phil. You know, we never stop thinking about what's best for the planet. This starts with our products, but it extends to everything we do at Apple. So for instance, earlier this year, we announced something pretty amazing. You may have heard about it already, but we can't help repeating ourselves because we now run Apple on 100% renewable energy for all of our facilities worldwide. Now, of course, that includes the gorgeous campus that we're on right now. It's powered by our own solar panels and directed biogas fuel cells. But it's also about the facilities that
então ela vai falar pouco agora da responsabilidade social da Apple, de acordo com o mundo, né? Como eles fabricam sem prejudicar muito o meio ambiente. Isso é um tema bastante importante hoje em dia, já que o mundo está acabando por causa dos humanos, né? Então, vocês sabem nas notícias.
And if you know Apple, those are exactly the kinds of challenges that we love. So we've done it, and we're really, really proud of it. And now we're on to the next challenge. We hope to one day eliminate our need to mine new materials from the earth. Now, as you can imagine, this is a massive effort. So to reach that goal, we'll have to do 3 things. First, we'll have to find new ways to make our products with recycled or renewable materials that are sourced responsibly. Then we'll have to ensure that our products last as long as possible. And then finally, after a long life of use, we have to ensure that they're recycled properly. So let's take a look at some of the material innovations within the new iPhones that we've just announced. We've transitioned to using recycled tin in the main logic board of iPhone, including the new iPhone XS. And through that, we're reducing our use of traditional plastics and transitioning to recycled that last as long as possible. That means long-lasting hardware coupled with our amazing software. All of these devices, including the iPhone 5S, run iOS 12. And iOS 12 is designed to make your iPhone and iPad experience even better, even more responsive, faster, just better. And because they last longer, you can keep using them. And keeping using them is the best thing for the planet. And finally, when it comes time to reuse and recycle, we have Apple Give Back. This is something I'm really proud of. With Apple Give Back, it doesn't matter what device you have or what condition it's in. Bring it in or mail it in to us. We'll assess it, and if it can be used by someone else, we'll give you the value. If not, we'll recycle it properly for free. Maybe we'll even use a robot. Who remembers Liam? We'll meet his sister, Daisy, who can disassemble 9 different models of iPhone. Using Daisy, we can reuse those recycled materials in future products. And the more we do this, the less we'll have to mine from the earth. So that iPhone 5S, with Apple Give Back, it can go on to another user when you're ready to switch to a new iPhone. And when it comes to the new iPhone XS, you can feel confident that it too was designed for another long life of use. Either way, it's good for you, but it is a huge win for the planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. This work is really important to all the teams at Apple, and it's a great example of the collaboration between all the teams to do everything from reducing the amount of tin in products to the Give Back program. Just great work, and we're really proud of everything they do. So, iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, they are stunning. The best iPhones we've ever made by a long shot. We are so excited about the technologies in here, the experiences they're going to bring to people. And we hope customers love them just as much as we do. We want to reach as many customers as we can with this incredible technology. So that's why we are very excited to show you one more iPhone.
E tá aí, galera, o lançamento também da Apple esse ano do iPhone chamado 9, mas é o XR, como ele já tá falando aí. Vai ser um preço mais acessível para o consumidor, mas também vai ter umas funcionalidades a menos do que o mais caro. Mas isso é muito bom, que atinge todos os públicos.
It comes incredible new finishes. White, black, blue, coral, yellow, each beautifully designed with that aluminum finish, the glass in the back. The screen goes edge to edge and top to bottom. There's even an incredible product red one as well, and it is beautiful. All of these are protected from dust and liquids to IP67. They're designed end-to-end with the most incredible technology. This display is really what strikes you, though. It's an LCD display, that for the first time goes edge to edge. It took advanced new engineering and technology to do pixel masking and pixel anti-aliasing, and to have LEDs that fit into a smaller space than ever before. This is the most advanced LCD ever in a smartphone. And it's so cool, we had to give it its own cool new name. It's called the Liquid Retina display. The Liquid Retina display is 6.1 inches on the diagonal. Now let's bring, well, first it's 1.4 million pixels, and it's 326 pixels per inch, so true Retina image quality. Now let's bring that iPhone 8 Plus next to it, because it's really interesting. It is a bigger display than the iPhone 8 Plus in a smaller design. The design actually fits perfectly between the size of an 8 and an 8 Plus. So we think it's going to make a lot of customers really happy. So a 6.1-inch Liquid Retina display, an LCD display, 1.4 million pixels. It supports tap to wake. It has that 120 hertz touch-sensitive layer, so it scrolls super fast. It has great color management, color accuracy. It is a wide color display, and it has True Tone support, so the whites, the paper white, and all the lights, you use them. And it is an iPhone X experience on an LCD display, so that means you tap it to wake it up. There's no home button. You swipe up to go to the home screen, first for an LCD display. Swipe down to get your notifications. Swipe down to get to Control Center from the right corner. Now, it doesn't have 3D touch, but here again, the team came up with something really smart. It has a new feature we call haptic touch. So to get to the camera from the home screen, you just press on it, you feel a haptic tap, and you're taken right to the camera. This is similar technology to what we do with the trackpad in the MacBook Pro that we all love so much. It is a great experience. And like every iPhone X new experience, it has Face ID. And there's a true depth camera system, the same true depth camera system in iPhone XS and XS Max. So it's infrared camera, flood illuminator, proximity sensor, ambient light sensor, dot projector, front camera, speaker, and microphone. All the technology to have an incredible Face ID experience. So you look at iPhone XR to unlock it, you look at it to pay with Apple Pay. And like iPhone XS and XS Max, it's faster, with its faster algorithms running on a faster, secure enclave. And inside the iPhone XR is nothing but the best chip we make, our brand new 7-nanometer A12 Bionic chip. So this is a powerhouse. Faster CPU, faster GPU, faster neural engine, and it can do all of those experiences that Cayenne showed you earlier, including real-time machine learning. It is an incredible new phone. And it has a great new camera system as well. It's a single camera system, our best single camera system that we've ever made. It's a 12-megapixel wide-angle camera, the exact same wide-angle camera in the XS and XS Max. So it's our new generation sensor that's larger with bigger pixels, optical image stabilization, twice as many focus pixels, fast f1.8 aperture, Apple design lens, and the new improved True Tone flash as well.
Galera, tirar algumas dúvidas de vocês enquanto ele lá apresenta. Em comparação o X com esse XR, eu ficaria com o X. Lelo, tá falando aí, vou responder a sua pergunta. Porque o X, ele tem um acabamento mais premium. Esse XR, ele é um acabamento menos premium já para reduzir o preço. Então, pode ficar com o seu X, pode ficar com ele. Não tem previsão para chegar no Brasil, sempre demora um pouquinho, de 1 a 2 meses. Um salve aí para Gabriel Santana, um salve para a Associação Tatu. E aí para todos, ok? Obrigado pela audiência. Compartilha aí com seus amigos, beleza? E se inscreve no canal, porque vai ter análise dessa, vai ter um resumo de toda essa apresentação da Apple. No final, eu vou gravar hoje, ainda vou postar hoje, vai ter um resumo sim. Então se inscreve e divulga aí. Tem o Insta e tem o Face desse canal. E tem muitas novidades indo por aí nesse canal. Espero que tenham gostado do conteúdo do canal. Mas vem muita coisa por aí. É novo canal, mas vai dar tudo certo, beleza? Um salve aí também para o Túlio. E é isso. Ao longo da transmissão aí eu vou dando uns salves. Valeu!
So you get full support for portrait mode and portrait lighting. You can take some of the best selfies you've ever seen. These are shot off the true-depth camera on iPhone XR. But what about battery life? Well, here the story continues to be just great. With this performance and this big screen, the team's worked hard to give great battery life. So let's compare it to the iPhone 8 Plus. So many customers love the long battery life of that. Well, iPhone XR gives you up to an hour and a half more in your day than the iPhone 8 Plus.
Então, como o iPhone anterior, em comparação com o iPhone 8, ele tem 1 hora e meia a mais de duração de bateria do que o iPhone anterior. Então é um avanço também na bateria. E até agora está sendo um bom iPhone. Ele vai ter um custo reduzido, vai ser um pouco acessível para dar ter uma escolha a mais, uma opção a mais.
With support for smart HDR, portrait modes with beautiful bokeh, dynamic depth control, incredible video. It has the same true depth camera system as iPhone XS and XS Max with faster Face ID, and on and on. These 6 beautiful new finishes, that incredible 7000 series aerospace grade aluminum, and IP67 protection from liquids and dust. iPhone XS, XS Max, and iPhone XR have arsenic-free displays, glass, mercury-free displays, BFR-free, PVC-free, beryllium-free. They're designed and manufactured in a low-carbon process, and they're highly recyclable. We're so proud of all that work the team does. This is a huge day for iPhone. We now have iPhone XS, XS Max, and XR, 3 new models of iPhone. We have a product video about it to tell you a little bit more, and they're amazing.
The iPhone X described our vision for the future of the smartphone. Today, we're extending that vision with significant advances across 3 entirely new products. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, and iPhone XR. iPhone XS is completely uncompromising. The expansive Super Retina display with OLED delivers vivid brightness, true blacks, and high dynamic range content. iPhone XS Max has the largest display ever on an iPhone. Custom-developed stainless steel is precisely machined to create structural bands in 3 finishes, including new gold. With even better water and dust resistance, this structure is integrated with the most durable glass ever developed for a smartphone. Face ID, enabled by the True Depth camera system, reinvents the way to securely unlock, log in, and pay with only a glance. Now it's even faster. The A12 Bionic chip is the smartest and most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. Its next-generation neural engine dedicates machine learning to everything from augmented reality to photography. With a more advanced dual camera system and neural engine, iPhone is again taking us to a new era of photography, where even more capable sensors are combined with lenses, chips, and advanced software delivering smart HDR across your photos, creating images like never before. Portrait mode on both the back camera and front true depth camera now features more nuanced, software-enhanced, adjustable depth of field. 4K video with better low light performance and extended dynamic range now records in stereo, and your content plays back in widened stereo sound. iPhone XR integrates the same breakthrough technologies. It's powered by the same A12 Bionic chip, has the same versatile true depth camera with the same advanced Face ID, an entirely new range of finishes are enabled by precision-machined structural aluminium bands, anodized to complement an all-glass enclosure. The all-screen liquid retina display is the most advanced LCD in a smartphone and the most color accurate in the industry. A new backlight design allows the display to extend into the radiused corners, enabling a larger LCD than ever before. The advanced single camera system, combined with machine learning, allows iPhone XR to recognize people, map subjects, and add depth. The depth of field is adjustable, so you can take more dramatic portraits. Our utterly uncompromised vision for the future, iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max, and with a range of new finishes offering more choice to more people, iPhone XR.
Tá aí uma breve apresentação de tudo, de todos os iPhones. E, galera, show de bola, e vamos esperar os preços agora.
In 6 finishes and in 3 sizes. 64 gigabytes, 128 gigabytes, and 256 gigabytes of storage. And it will start at $749. That's less expensive than the iPhone 8 Plus. Really proud of the work the team has done on that. You can order it in just over a month, October 19th, and it'll start to ship a week later than that, October 26th. iPhone XS will come in 3 configurations, 64 gigs, 256 gigs, and that new 512 gigabyte storage capacity. It starts at $999. An iPhone XS Max, same 3 configurations with its larger screen, larger battery, be just $100 more, starting at $1099.
Como já tinha vazado há alguns dias, bateu certinho o preço, 1.100 XS Max, que é o de tela maior.
And it'll ship a week later, September 21st. And it'll start shipping in all of these markets. Nice long list. But if you don't see your favorite location there, don't worry, a week later.
Como sempre, Brasil não está aí, infelizmente, mas daqui a 2 meses deve estar chegando por aqui.
This is the fastest rollout geographically we've ever had for new iPhone. That's really great. So this holiday, we have an unbelievable lineup of iPhones. iPhone 7 starts now at just $449, and there are models of iPhone 7
dos
and
iPhones
7
anteriores,
Plus.
do 7 e o 8.
iPhone 8 at
XR
$599,
ficou um
models of
preço
8 and 8 Plus.
acessível.
The brand new
E o
iPhone
XS
XR,
e o XS Max,
starting at $749,
o XS
10S
ficou o mesmo
at
preço do
$999,
iPhone
and
10 que
10S
já tinha
Max
anteriormente,
at $1099.
lançou ano
They're all
passado,
running
e o XS Max aumentou $99, o que já era esperado. E aí tá o iOS 12.
We can all upgrade to its performance and its great features, AR, Animoji, Memoji, screen time, and more. Next week, September 17th. So that is our news on iPhone. Back to Tim.
Thank you, Phil.
Apresentação do iPhone aí, muito boa. Então foi anunciado os 3 iPhones, o iPhone XR, que é o iPhone mais barato, o XS e o XS Max, que são os mais caros, os mais top de linha no momento. Teve uma mudança, uma leve mudança no design e no chip. O chip foi a mudança mais radical e na sua câmera também. E ele vai estar falando agora da seu som estéreo. Vamos acompanhar.
It creates this incredible wide immersive soundstage. You really have to hear this to believe it. It's really awesome. And with AirPlay 2, HomePod becomes the best multi-room audio experience. We've got some other great features that we're bringing to HomePod. You'll be able to search for your favorite songs by lyrics, create multiple timers, make and receive phone calls right from your HomePod, and just like your Apple Watch, you can ping your iPhone or any of your Apple devices to help find them around your house. It's incredibly useful at my house. And we couldn't be more excited about how Siri shortcuts will open up a world of apps for the HomePod. Also, we'll be shipping a new update to tvOS with support for Dolby Atmos for Apple TV 4K. It's stunning new 4K aerials, and with access to a wide range of live sports and news programs, there are now
Galera, só um avisozinho. Quem tiver dúvidas, como a própria Vitória Cirilo, um salve aí, obrigado pela dica. Deixa no comentário da foto da transmissão, deixa nos comentários que eu vou tirar a dúvida de todo mundo. Então, quem tiver dúvida, comenta lá na foto que eu vou estar respondendo todos, tá? Vamos acompanhar.
All new dark mode and updates to desktop and Finder, enhanced privacy and security, and a completely redesigned Mac App Store. macOS Mojave will be available on September 24th. We're excited about this huge month and all of these big releases that we've got. So what a great morning. We introduced the Apple Watch Series 4, newly designed and re-engineered to help you stay even more active, healthy, and connected. It is the most capable Apple Watch yet. We showed you the new iPhone XS, the most advanced smartphone in the world with a Super Retina display, advanced Face ID, a breakthrough dual camera system, and the smartest, most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. An iPhone XS is not just one phone, it's two, with the iPhone XS Max, the biggest screen ever in an iPhone, the biggest battery ever in an iPhone, and of course, the biggest experience ever in an iPhone. And the iPhone XR with a new liquid retina display. It shares so many of the advanced features of iPhone XS, and it is just stunning with 6 beautiful new finishes to choose from. iPhone XR will allow us to deliver the future of the smartphone to even more people. Now, at Apple, we're always pushing our products forward and making technology more personal. We hope that you love these new products.
Isso, respondendo uma perguntazinha rápida aqui do Lelo, pelo que parece, e como algumas notícias já tinham apresentado, o iPhone X, ele foi descontinuado, já tirou a produção dele, e fica apenas o iPhone 7 e o 8 seguem na produção, e esses novos iPhones que foram apresentados hoje. Tá? Então, por favor, galera, quem tiver dúvidas, comenta lá na foto do Insta, que eu vou estar respondendo todos após a transmissão. Quem tiver dúvidas, que eu não dá para responder todos aqui, ok? E essa foi a transmissão da Apple, dos novos iPhones e do novos Apple Watch. Espero que tenham gostado da transmissão. E, galera, se inscreve no canal, compartilha com os amigos. E, de novo, quem tiver dúvidas, só comentar lá na última foto do Insta do canal, tá? Então, obrigado a todos. Espero que tenham gostado dessa transmissão. E se inscreve no canal e segue as redes sociais, tá? Vou ficar um tempinho aqui ainda, só para se alguém tiver alguma dúvida, perguntar, tá? Obrigado de novo e até a próxima. Obrigado, Lelo, obrigado pela participação, Carla, Viena, Anderson, Túlio, Vcamp, todos esses que estavam aí durante a transmissão. Obrigado, Glaucia Remígio, Leonardo Costa. Carla, vai cair mais o preço para a venda? Não dá para saber, mas sempre tem uma queda sim quando lança novos iPhones, tá? Wellington Samuel, qual o seu Insta? Meu Insta é Unbox Experience, do jeito que tá o nome do canal, underline no final, tá? Então, segue lá. Obrigado, Super VJ Land. Tiago, qual foi a mudança? Mudança, Tiago, não teve muita. É o mesmo design, mudou muito pouco, mas a principal mudança foi do Apple Watch, que ele vem com sensor de eletrocardiograma agora. Ele tem a borda, ele não tem mais borda, então ficou um design bem elegante. E os iPhones tiveram uma mudança no seu chip, é um chip mais veloz. A bateria também ficou melhor. E é isso, é como se fosse aquele lançamento ano S, que só são lançamentos complementares, que eles só atualizam o que já tem. Acredito eu que no próximo ano irá ter mais atualizações, uma transformação em seu design. Então esse foi tipo o ano S, o chamado ano S. Um alô aí para Didi em São Luís. Quanto vale em real? Não tem como saber, porque o Brasil não é esse valor. Então, esse valor aí desconsidere no Brasil, porque não é esse. Só eles vão divulgar depois no site oficial da Apple, que eles divulgam o preço real. Por que a descontinuaram o iPhone 9? Você fala do iPhone X. Porque não teve uma venda boa, estava muito caro. E no caso eles vão botar esses iPhones novos no lugar do X anterior, para dar uma renovada e para justificar seu preço. Ele é dual chip, sim. Os iPhone XS e o XS Max são dual chip, sim. Lelo Valverde, na sua opinião, você ficaria com X mesmo se você tivesse X? Venderia... assim, Lelo. É uma questão de atualização. O X é um iPhone muito bom. Mas se você tiver condições de trocar por um XS ou XS Max, é uma ótima escolha também. Eu não trocaria pelo XR. Não trocaria porque ele tem um acabamento menos premium, como já expliquei, tá? Um alô aí para a Bahia, Júlio César. Manda beijo para Tainá Oliboni, ela é sua fã. Um beijo aí, Tainá. iOS 12 vai ser liberado dia 17 de setembro, Dani Gomes. O iPhone 9, Wellington, é o iPhone XR. O nome do iPhone 9 é o iPhone XR, que é aquele modelo mais acessível. Vou botar uma musiquinha aqui, galera, já pra não ficar sem música. Só um momentinho que eu vou tirando a dúvida de vocês aí. Vamos lá. Então, vamos lá. Galera, me avisa se a música tá alta. Vou diminuir um pouquinho, aqui. Acho que tá legal agora. Vale a pena comprar esse ou comprar os antigos, 7 e 8? Guilherme, como eu falei, o 7 não, o 8 você pode até comprar, mas se você tiver condições de comprar esses novos, compre esses novos, que eles estão com processador novo, acabamento novo, então tem várias características que, se você tiver condições, você compre ele, mas se não, o iPhone 8 hoje é uma excelente escolha também. O iPhone, ele vai sair de linha, será que seria vantagem? Não, não é vantagem, porque aí você vai estar perdendo mais dinheiro. Não é que ele vai sair de linha, galera, que ele vai perder muito valor, tá? Não, ele é um iPhone excelente, sendo que ele foi substituído por esse XS, XS Max, já para justificar seu preço, pois ele ficou bem carinho. Então fica despreocupada, Carla, pode ficar com o seu 10. Vitor, então, eles quiseram dar essa total mudança de acordo com o design do iPhone X, porque é algo novo para eles e é algo que teve uma aceitação boa. Então o botão Home está extinto. Sim, Gutierrez, ele é a prova de água, ele tem IPX7, tá? Especificação IPX7, então ele é a prova de água sim, esses novos iPhones. Sim, o X vai baixar o preço. O X anterior vai baixar sim o preço, já que ele já foi descontinuado. E um abraço aí para São Francisco. Não sei de que ele tirou a mensagem. Galera, tá bom o som pra vocês? Vou ficar aqui um tempinho tirando a dúvida de quem for comentando aí. Quem tem o 8 Plus, vale a pena trocar? Você diz trocar pelo esses novos, né? Não, pelo XR não. O XR não troca, porque o 8 tá melhor que o XR. E pelo XS Max, XS e XS Max é uma boa troca. É aquilo que eu falei. Se você tiver condições, é um item, é uma troca de luxo. Você vai estar fazendo só uma atualização, tá? Um abraço aí para o pessoal de Pneu Forte de Manaus. Valeu, Peterson. Carla, fica despreocupada que seu iPhone ainda vale um bom valor, então você não vai perder muito nele, tá? Sem iPad esse ano, sim, sem iPad esse ano foi apenas a apresentação do novo Apple Watch Series 4 e dos novos iPhones, iPhones XR, XS e XS Max. Boa, Gutierrez, uma troca do 7 pelo XS, isso aí, é uma boa troca. Lelo, sim, vai baixar o preço, como já falei. Um abraço para São Francisco do Sul. iPhone X, quanto será que vai vender? iPhone X, $999, quanto será que vai ser vendido? Já que lançaram o... Galera, DJRC, temos que esperar para ver quanto é que vai ficar esse iPhone X, já que ele foi descontinuado de sua produção. Arlinda, vovó, acabei de chegar, quais as novidades? Arlinda, foi apresentado o novo Apple Watch Series 4, o iPhone XR, que é aquele iPhone de baixo custo, e o iPhone XS e XS Max, tá? Túlio V Campo, tá massa, valeu, tá bom o som, valeu. Amigo, cheguei. Agora, qual valores dos novos? Eu vou pegar uma imagem aqui, vou tentar botar aqui na live a imagem dos valores, tá, Kel? Só um momentinho. Boa tarde, Magic Book alguma novidade? Não, somente lançamento do novo Apple Watch e dos novos iPhones, tá? Só um momentinho que eu vou estar tentando botar aqui a imagem dos valores para vocês, tá? Vamos falando suas dúvidas aí que eu vou tentando tirar para vocês. Márcio, ok, muito obrigado, valeu Márcio, não esqueçam galera de se inscrever no canal, beleza? Pra vocês ficarem por dentro de todas as novidades que tem por aí no canal. E segue o Insta e curte a página do Facebook, todos tem vídeos para eles, beleza? Todos tem conteúdo top lá. Qual dos iPhones vai ser do assim? O XS e o XS Max, Sérgio. iPhone dos 5S até o X atualizações. O Wellington ele não falou essa atualização aí, mas de certeza do 7 até esses novos vai ter sim atualização. Acredito que o 6 pega ainda o 6. O 6 e o 6S ainda pega. No 5S eu não sei se eles vai suportar essa nova atualização, tá? Só um momentinho que eu tô tentando pegar aqui, galera, a imagem dos valores, tá? Algum vai sair de linha. Sim, o X vai sair de linha. Ele foi descontinuado a produção para a entrada desses novos. Gladson. E quem tiver mais dúvidas, galera, por favor, comenta lá na última foto do Insta do canal, que eu vou estar tirando todas as dúvidas lá no... Pode mandar direct também que eu respondo, tá? Tentar pegar aqui os novos preços para vocês. Sim, Jackson, já acabou a live de transmissão. Eu tô só tirando algumas dúvidas do pessoal. E quem tiver dúvidas mais complexas, comenta lá na foto do Insta, beleza? Pronto, achei aqui a foto. Vamos aqui passar o preço para vocês, galera. O iPhone 7 vai ficar por $449, tá? O iPhone 8, $599. Vou mudar aqui pra vocês verem melhor. O iPhone 8, $599. O iPhone XR, que é aquele modelo mais acessível, $749. O XS, que é o novo, por $999 na versão 5.8 de tela. E na versão maior, o XS Max vai estar de $1.100. Vou postar assim lá Gladson Santos, vou postar assim a foto dos valores e dos lançamentos, tá? Então segue lá. Sim, João Darko, o iPhone 6S e o 6S Plus vai ser descontinuado também, já que ele mostrou aí, vai ficar só o 7, o 8, XR, XS e XS Max. Vamos falando suas dúvidas aí, galera. O Insta, Clayton, é Unbox Experience do jeito que tá aí no canal, e você põe um underline no final. Beleza? Tá aí a nossa amiga Vitória Cirilo postou o nome do Insta, Unbox Experience Underline. Marília, acho que devo trocar meu Watch Series 3 pelo 4. Assim, teve uma mudança, eu acho que o foco deles nesse lançamento foi o Apple Watch. E a maior mudança foi o sensor de eletrocardiograma, tá? E assim como suas funções que tiveram adaptada também. E seu design teve uma mudança bastante brusca também, porque ele ficou bem arredondadozinho, já que não tem mais bordas. Beleza? Então é uma boa troca sim. Até porque o sensor de eletrocardiograma é uma coisa que vale a pena ter. Vou para os Estados Unidos dia 8 de 2018 de outubro. Vai ter o iPhone X normal ainda até lá? Vini, acredito que sim. Porque tem o estoque é bastante amplo, então acredito que sim. Só não sei o preço que vai ficar. Lelo, será que não bateu a crise na Apple porque não lançaram os Macs novos, iPads novos? Em Unbox Experience, achei tudo muito morno. Nem design não mudou. É aquilo que eu falei, Lelo. Esse ano é aquele lançamento ano S. O ano S poucas mudanças, mais mudanças no chip, tá? Então é aquele ano S. Acredito que ano que vem sim vai ter lançamento de Mac, de iPad. Então dá pra esperar. S9 Plus ou iPhone X. Fabrício, nunca tive a oportunidade de pegar o S9. Mas são dois iPhones são dois celulares de alta qualidade. Mas na minha opinião, sempre preferi Apple. É aquela briguinha de Apple contra Samsung. Na minha opinião, eu prefiro Apple, tá? Cláudia, gente, quando vai chegar no Brasil? Cláudia, ele não deu informações de quando chega, mas sempre chega de 1 a 2 meses. Esse é o prazo. Não esquecem, galera, aí na descrição da live tem o Insta, o Face do canal. Se inscreve e curte lá. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho uma foto melhor para pôr aqui dos preços. Quem tem dúvidas vai comentando aí que eu vou tirando a dúvida de vocês, galera, beleza? Vini, tem que... Eu também vou pra lá, inclusive vai ter vídeo desses iPhones aqui no canal. E tem que ver, eu acredito que ainda vai ter estoque sim do 10, tá? E vai baixar assim o preço. Fabrício Siqueira, sou seu fã, mano. Por favor, manda um salve pra cidade de São Jorge, Santo André. Valeu, Fabrício. Um salve aí. Opa, Lelo, valeu e boa sorte no tratamento aí. Um abraço aí, obrigado pela audiência e vai dar tudo certo, valeu. Temos que torcer, Vini, para que baixe o preço e que baixe o dólar também, né? Porque não adianta nada baixar o preço do iPhone, mas o dólar continua só aumentando cada dia. Vamos torcer que esse dólar baixe também. Galera, e compartilha aí esse canal com todos os seus amigos, tá? É um canal de produtos, de reviews, de tecnologias, tá? Então fica por dentro que tem muitas novidades e vídeos novos por aí. Opa, essa notícia aí eu não tive, Vini. Onde você pegou essa fonte? Que vai cair na sexta-feira. Bruno, a Apple nesse ponto ela não deixa a desejar, tá? Vai continuar a mesma assistência. É só aquela questão de não vai ter mais a venda na loja, mas a assistência continua a mesma, tá? Com isso não se preocupa. E quanto à atualização, o X atualizar... Sim, vai atualizar normal, com isso não se preocupa, Carla. O evento já acabou, Guilherme. Teve o lançamento do novo Apple Watch e dos novos iPhones, tá? Sim, já terminou, Guilherme, o evento. Não dá pra voltar, Guilherme, mas fala a sua dúvida que a gente tenta tirar aqui pra você, beleza? Isso, dólar depende muito de casa de câmbio, galera. O valor do dólar real é aquele que você vê, você clicando no site dólar hoje, na internet você vê o valor do dólar atual. Aí você tem que botar todos os valores que as casas de câmbio operam, tá? Sim, DJ RC, agora em setembro libera esses iPhones lá nos Estados Unidos. Qual a diferença do tamanho já para Zani? O XS normal ele tem 5.8 e o XS Max ele é 6.2 milímetros. Não, deixa eu só verificar aqui para não passar a informação errada. Savannah. 6.5, aí o DJRC me corrigiu. 6.5 a tela do maior. Valeu, DJ. A bateria, na maioria deles, aumentou 1h30 de duração na sua vida útil, tá? Sua vida útil não. No seu dia a dia, no uso do dia a dia, você tem 1h30 a mais do que tinha antes, tá? A atualização vai liberar dia 17. A atualização mesmo, Arthur. Sim, o Cláudio, o 6 ele já foi descontinuado na sua produção, tá? Vamos postando a dúvida de vocês aí, galera. E não esquece de seguir as redes sociais e compartilhar o canal aí com seus amigos. Só tirando alguma dúvida aí, galera, o XR vai ser disponibilizado dia 26 de outubro, enquanto o XS e o XS Max dia 21 de setembro já vai estar disponível nas lojas, ok? Obrigado, Carla. Fica acompanhando tudo que vem novidade por aí. Deixar passando aqui pra vocês a apresentação de todos resumidamente aqui.
The iPhone X described our vision for the future of the smartphone. Today, we're extending that vision with significant advances across 3 entirely new products. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, and iPhone XR. iPhone XS is completely uncompromising. The expansive Super Retina display with OLED delivers vivid brightness, true blacks, and high dynamic range content. iPhone XS Max has the largest display ever on an iPhone. Custom-developed stainless steel is precisely machined to create structural bands in 3 finishes, including new gold. With even better water and dust resistance, this structure is integrated with the most durable glass ever developed for a smartphone. Face ID, enabled by the True Depth camera system, reinvents the way to securely unlock, log in, and pay with only a glance. Now it's even faster. The A12 Bionic chip is the smartest and most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. Its next-generation neural engine dedicates machine learning to everything from augmented reality to photography. With a more advanced dual camera system and neural engine, iPhone is again taking us to a new era of photography, where even more capable sensors are combined with lenses, chips, and advanced software, delivering smart HDR across your photos, creating images like never before. Portrait mode on both the back camera and front True Depth camera now features more nuanced, software-enhanced, adjustable depth of field. 4K video with better low light performance and extended dynamic range now records in stereo, and your content plays back in widened stereo sound. iPhone XR integrates the same breakthrough technologies. It's powered by the same A12 Bionic chip, has the same versatile True Depth camera with the same advanced Face ID. An entirely new range of finishes are enabled by precision-machined structural aluminium bands, anodized to complement an all-glass enclosure. The all-screen liquid retina display is the most advanced LCD in a smartphone and the most color accurate in the industry. A new backlight design allows the display to extend into the radiused corners, enabling a larger LCD than ever before. The advanced single camera system, combined with machine learning, allows iPhone XR to recognize people, map subjects, and add depth. The depth of field is adjustable, so you can take more dramatic portraits. Our utterly uncompromised vision for the future, iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max, and with a range of new finishes offering more choice to more people, iPhone XR.
Tá aí uma breve apresentação de tudo, de todos os iPhones. Então tá aí, galera, mostrei pra vocês um pouco do que foi, um resumozinho de todos os iPhones, tá? Que passou lá. Alguém tem mais alguma dúvida? Vamos responder as dúvidas aqui que vieram. Então vamos lá. Galera, vou fazer um vídeo de um resumo da apresentação de hoje. Vou tentar postar hoje ainda, então se inscreve aí no canal, tá? Se inscreve para não perder. E segue as redes sociais que eu vou anunciar lá esse vídeo. Isso, Pablo, foi uma inovação aí da época, trouxe para seus iPhones, nunca tinha acontecido, do SIM, do chip. É uma coisa boa, Cláudia Fernandes, será que terá atualização dele para o L6? Não entendi, Cláudia, sua pergunta. Túlio, gente, foi só eu, ao menos que viu a sombra de uma pessoa na Eu não percebi, Túlio. Diferença do X normal e XS. Diferença de design, nenhuma, tá? Nenhuma. Foi mais a diferença do seu processador, que agora é o A12, mais rápido. A bateria também ficou melhor. E a câmera também tem novas funções, mas continua 12 megapixels, mas a qualidade da câmera também melhorou, tá? Essas as diferenças mais relevantes. Hoje, nessa apresentação de hoje, o que teve de mais relevante mesmo foi a apresentação do Apple Watch, tá? O Series 4, redesenhado e com a nova função de eletrocardiograma, e o XS e o XS Max, e também o XR, que é aquele modelo mais acessível para o consumidor, tá? Essas foram as apresentações da transmissão da Apple. Mais alguma dúvida? Galera, mais uma vez, obrigado pela transmissão, obrigado pelo comparecimento de todos. Segue lá o Insta, segue o Face. Um abraço para todos que tiveram nessa live muito boa, primeira live do canal, e fechamos com chave de ouro. E é isso, galera, segue as redes sociais lá para não ficar perdendo nada. Mais uma dúvida aqui do Vini, vamos supor... Wellington, o nome do canal e você põe underline no final, tá? E tem na descrição aqui da live, você encontra o link que vai direto pro Insta. Então só abrir a descrição que tem o Insta e tem a página do Face também, que lá tem conteúdo que não tem aqui no YouTube, tá? Vamos supor que abaixe para 900 o X normal e o XS 999. Qual vale a pena mais? Vini, eu pegaria o XS. Já que o iPhone X vai ser descontinuado de sua produção, então ele vai baixando o preço de acordo com isso, tá? Então, pega o XS. É um investimento melhor, tá? Vamos lá. Galera, mais tarde eu vou postar lá todas as fotos no Insta. Eu vou postar lá no Insta a foto do iPhone XR, do iPhone XS, do iPhone XS Max e do Apple Watch Series 4, tá? Eu vou postar a foto de todos lá no Insta, assim como também os seus preços. Então, quem perdeu, quiser compartilhar com amigos, vai ter lá no Insta do canal as fotos para você estar compartilhando aí e quem sabe salvando no seu celular para fazer uma futura compra, né, galera? Se o dólar deixar, porque tá foda. Para a galera que tá aqui ainda no canal, meu canal ele é um canal de produtos, tá? Review, unboxing, análise de produtos diversos. Começou agora meu canal, é novo, mas já tem alguns vídeos aí pra você tá curtindo. E tá tendo sorteio lá no Insta dessa pulseira da Xiaomi, a Smart Band Mi 2. Tá tendo sorteio lá no Insta, então acessa lá o Insta que você pode estar participando do sorteio e quem sabe levar essa pulseira pra casa no dia 22 de setembro, é a data que vai ser sorteada ela, tá? O que é XS Max? XS Max, eu acho que eu falei errado, né, Wanderson? O Wanderson é o XS Max, é o novo iPhone aí. Ele é maior, é o de 6.5, tá? Polegadas. Tem o XS normal e o XS Max. Isso, como o Túlio falou aí, o novo iPhone XS Max. Hoje o mais top é esse aí, o XS Max. Wanderson, se você quiser informação de preço, mais tarde lá no Insta do canal eu vou estar postando, tá? Todas as fotos dos lançamentos e também os seus preços. De nada, Wanderson. Então é isso, galera, vou estar fechando a live aqui. Eu acho que eu já tirei a dúvida da maioria do pessoal. Mais uma vez, se inscreve no canal, segue as redes sociais, o Insta, Unbox Experience _, o Facebook, Unbox Experience, tá? Pra ficar por dentro de todas as novidades que vem por aí. Espero que tenham gostado da live, espero ter esclarecido todas as dúvidas de vocês. E até uma próxima oportunidade. Valeu, falou, Unbox Experience, um mundo fora da caixa. Valeu!